Okay, I'm going to cover several things here this morning. First, my me and Speedos video. Someone had commented on the gross. Now, I'm an older guy. I'm not going to disagree with that. I'm thinking it's probably a few with the older chicks that probably, I don't know if they find it gross. I don't know how somebody's watching it. It's got almost 7,000 views. I said, it's not my best work. And I almost wish I hadn't made it. But I think if I make another me and Speedos, it'll either be at a swimming pool or a splash pad or something. It won't be just one be focusing on, I'll set up a tripod and, hop in a splash pad or something like that. But the next thing I want to cover is hang on, let me get the name so I get it right. I got two comments for this chick. Negella for me. I'm going to make two comments here. Love you, chick. I think you're cool. Yeah, I think you said you were in Albuquerque, and I'm just west of Phoenix. So it's unlikely we'd ever do a collaboration video, but maybe someday we would. But I think we think pretty similar. But first on your reincarnate video, where you talk about reincarnation. Now I think what you meant that like I said, on some soul level, you need some karmic. You need to be born into life for some karmic learning. That's kind of what you're saying. Not exactly, but that's just kind of my take on the thing. But I think what you meant that once you do reincarnate into a new life, you're gonna forget who you were before. I think that's kind of what you're saying. The theory is that it's kind of hard to live one life. Let's say you were Susan Brown in one life, and you're Jack Smith in another life. It's hard to live the life of Jack Smith, who lived at one address, when Susan Brown lived in a different city, different place. It's kind of you would get super confused, especially if you lived a bunch of different lifetimes and those were all kind of flooding in. You'd probably be schizophrenic or something if that were happening. So that's kind of you kind of forget who you were before. But as I understand, that children up until they turn 5, you can kind of regress them back, and that's really interesting to when they've done it, they've taken young children and regress them back into past lives, and the information they come up with. There was one little boy that had the memory of having died in World War II. He'd been a Navy pilot, and he actually convinced. His widow was still alive, when he was a little boy, his widow, and he had enough information to actually convince her that, that he was the reincarnation of this pilot. But second thing I want to cover for, hang on, Negella for me, is on the drones. Now, I've got two theories on the drones. There might be aliens. No, I seriously doubt they're aliens. Well, I'm going to get to that very last comment, but on the drones, most likely they're military. They're testing, like they do up at Area 51, but they're just testing them over. You said they're flying them over military bases. That's probably where they're being launched from, and that's my best guess. That these are military. Yeah, and I'm sure Biden and Harris know what these are, or if they are military, and he's not in a position where he can discuss them, but. They're not shutting them down because they are probably military. They're being tested. Are they stuff intended to be used be sent to Ukraine and used there? Maybe. But another possibility. These are this is some hobbyists, maybe 2 or 3 hobbyists that are putting these things together and flying around. And like I say, they don't want to shoot them down over populated areas because that would be a serious danger. But this guy might be just smart and careful enough not to get his drone shot down. Okay, let me get to aliens. Now, I believe there may be alien spacecraft flying around. UFOs and stuff like that. They're spotted, but have they come here to take over, to invade and take over? If that were their agenda, now. The civilization smart enough, and the technology to traverse, traverse the vast distance of space. The civilization that had that type of technology, if they wanted to take over, they could. I'm sure that if that were their agenda, like I said, I think there are aliens here. What their agenda is, I'm not 100% sure, but I've covered Travis Walton here a few times, and what Travis Walton, said he saw, I think is very, very interesting. I'll cover that in future videos as I have in the past, but let's see. I was going to cover several other things here. There's several chicks doing the Well, there's several of the single female chicks that do the poor little me bit, and I get it. I understand. I get views. The poor little me bit, gets views on your YouTube. But chicks doing the poor little me bit, you're smart. You got lots of viewers. You can make more intelligent. You've got the skills and to make more better. Yeah. More interesting YouTube videos by not doing the poor little bee thing. And I certainly love to meet up with 2 or 3 of you. Oh, and Annie, you're there in Quartzsite. And, we could meet up and make a video if you wanted with me. But, chick, I'm not going to, I practically will talk about taking a chick and stripping all her clothes off and kissing her all over. Now, if you're interested in that, let me know. And I can certainly do it. But, I'm not going to do that unless you want me to. Let's see, the 2 or 3 other chicks that I was going to cover, but I'll make future videos on them. One chick I pretty much covered everything with her, and she's probably pretty disgusted with me. I kind of get that feeling. Okay, still love you. Okay, bye-bye.